like a wolf in the night, and I'm changing here under the light. I feel the hunger in your eyes. I'll take a bite, I'll make you mine. You had your fun, been nice to know you. Nice to know you. Nowhere to run, I'm coming for you. Keep coming back, come on.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show. Now I gotta identify what the hell I'm doing.
All right, so it's Manifestation Monday. Success isn't overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than before. It adds up. I like that.
It adds up.
It adds up.
What about heartache?
That definitely piles up.
Does that pile up too?
Yeah, but let's go for the positive manifestation. Good things on Monday versus heartache.
Oh.
Why, someone broke your heart?
No.
Is that why you're doing Virtual Freddy? We've got a new thing out there. It's Virtual Freddy. For $5 a month, you too can have a virtual conversation with Freddy. I'm going to take the R word out of it, but virtual conversation.
Virtual Freddy is the only word there is.
Virtual Freddy, how are they going to find it?
It's going to be on the show. Did you see what I used for the show, for Virtual Freddy?
No.
You remember Inspector Gadget?
Yes.
That's
that you?
That's the logo.
I
And they
haven't
put
seen
me in
it.
jail
I don't know what
for
to tell
6
you.
days.
That's a problem. That means the entire week. That's not good.
You know, Facebook, not for nothing, but you should pick on somebody your own size because Meta just got hit with a $1.3 billion fine in the UK
For sharing information.
for doing what we accuse TikTok is doing to us in China. But we're doing the same thing from the UK here.
They were warned not to do it, and they
But
did
you don't
it.
see anybody throwing Facebook off their phones.
Do you know the story behind why TikTok is getting banned everywhere and like how this whole thing started?
Why?
Like it's because like Facebook and Instagram.
You gotta get on the mic, nobody can hear you.
Oh, Facebook and Instagram, like they are on the same company and they're losing like kind of gain in popularity because TikTok is where
They're
everyone.
losing or they're gaining?
They're losing gain because TikTok
Oh,
is
game, okay.
Yeah, TikTok is everything. So they realize if they destroy TikTok, their numbers go all the way back up. So like this whole thing started because they're lobbying all these politicians to try to get rid of TikTok so they can do better. Like this whole thing started because of Facebook.
So they're trying to get rid of the competition.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of competition. That's why TikTok is like so bad, even though they all do the exact same thing. It's because they're lobbying the politicians.
It's not because China owns it and content's being sold
They're
and
using that as an
they're going
excuse.
against your privacy rights. It's not any of that.
No.
So that's all made up by
They're
politics.
It's an
protecting.
excuse they're using. Like they're saying, oh, China has all the information, but every company has all the information anyway. So why is it such a big deal now that TikTok's doing it when they've been doing it for years? So it's just like they're trying to take out the competition so they get more.
Well, did you hear the latest that what they're gonna do to stabilize the government by June 1st? They have to do the budget.
Yeah.
TikTok cannot be in the country.
What?
Yeah, if TikTok is one of those things, that the reason they don't agree to throw it out.
No.
Didn't they ban TikTok in some schools?
federal-
like
oh,
FAU?
the federal-
FAU did.
Yeah.
In Montana, it's officially banned.
Banned.
Like, there's no
And
more
the federal,
TikTok in
and
Montana.
a federal employee is not allowed to have it on their phone. Did you know that?
What was the movie
Such a stupid
that they
thing,
banned
bro.
dancing? Remember the movie where they banned dancing?
That was the movie.
Yes, thank you. Right? So if they
Footloose.
ban dancing, they can ban TikTok too.
Is it really
It's a true story.
the summary of Footloose is they banned dancing?
Her dad was like a pastor, and he decided kids, like in high school, should not dance together. So the high school dance, they just couldn't do it. Yeah.
Oh, I remember in high school dance, it was like the 1 inch rule or 1 foot rule or something like that. I miss that.
There was that dance that they do in Latin America, and they grind. It was called
Yeah, that could be
grind.
banned.
Oh,
No grinding allowed.
pull the camera down a little bit.
Why is no grinding allowed?
In high school?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, everybody grinds in high school.
Only in your world, I think.
This part?
How
I
you
don't know what
figure
this,
that
how do I
out?
figure that?
Dances are insane. These kids, like the adults. Really
Just
can't do
tilt the
anything.
top down.
Yeah.
There you go. High school dances?
Yeah, like in public school, like when I was at first public school high school dance, these kids went crazy. Like I was like, this is like the chaperones can't do anything because like there's too many of them. Like it's crazy.
Well, you know, it's prom, it's high school season, it's dancing, and your world is grinding
Listen, if
season, I guess.
If
I
the
don't
only thing
know.
I had to worry about was dancing in high school, it would be all right. So a whole bunch of other things going on.
You know, there's a lot of graduations going on and a lot of the commencement. They always say if you're feeling down, listen to a graduation commencement speech because that will always uplift you, right? About finding your passion, don't sweat the small stuff, live your dream, get out of your comfort zone, all the things that we talk about here every day.
Yeah, but you can't go to college because you can't afford it. You got to sign for a loan that's going to be with you for the rest of your life. You got to do virtual classes because of COVID, this and that. Yeah,
That's just
the
very
future-
negative thinking.
The future's very bright.
The future's very good.
This
Future
is
could
what
be
they
anything
feed
you
the
want it to
kids,
be.
Fear. They think that by feeding them fear, you'll be able to control them, but they found out that doesn't work.
All right, let me ask you a question. There's another controversy. Remember we talked about the moving home controversy? Should you pay rent? Should you not pay rent? Everyone I talked to this weekend said, no, you should not pay rent if you move home. You're the only person that told me the story where someone said yes.
Me?
You didn't say yes. You didn't charge your kids,
Oh,
right?
no. Right.
But you told me a story about someone you knew who did. Everyone else I knew said
There's
no.
there was more than one. There was a couple.
All right, so here's the next one. Should you wear shoes in somebody else's house, or do you take them off when you enter?
Take them off.
Yeah, I take
It
them
depends.
off.
If you got smelly feet, keep them on.
I'll
Please.
like take them off right away, and then
In somebody
usually-
else's house.
Yeah, and then they'll
You
say,
take 'em off?
And then if they say, "Hey, just leave them on," then I'll just like.
Well, if
leave
they
'em
tell
on.
you to leave them on, you know it's sniff, sniff, shoot, bang, bang.
Do you take them off because you want to or because they ask you to? Like a no-shoe rule.
Just out of respect, being polite, like I don't want to get.
You
like-
take them off voluntarily?
Huh?
You take off your shoes in
If I'm
people's house?
inside, yeah. And,
You
like,
do that automatically?
Yeah.
You guys do that too?
Jay, you do too?
Dylan, you take off your shoes?
Only if asked.
Only if they ask you?
Yeah, only if they ask. I think it's a little weird to
Have
take
people
off your
asked you to
shoes.
take your shoes off when you get into their house?
I mean, like think about it. Like if you're going over for dinner, are you just gonna take your shoes off?
No.
No.
Have people asked
What
you
if
to
you
take
have
your
holes in your socks and you take your shoes off? Or do you
Oh,
make
no.
up an excuse?
Well, the thing is, like, I really like my shoes, and they really make the outfit. So I think
It's part of
keeping
your
it on-
wardrobe.
It's part of it.
You don't ask
It's
somebody
the
to take off
accessory.
their pants, do you?
No.
Well, no.
If there's a party, then I won't take off my
Yeah.
shoes.
It's about the event.
Well, the controversy is, do you want to bring outside dirt into people's houses? Some people don't want the dirt from the outside in their house. They
Really?
want clean.
It's also
My
100%.
Shoes, my shoes are going to pollute your
Do you wear
house.
shoes in your house?
Of course.
All day long, all through your house?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
Really?
that's what doormats are for.
I can't go barefooted.
Anyone else?
Well,
You could wear slippers,
I wear them all day long.
but not shoes.
socks
If
are
I have.
The things that you wear outside your house, you wear them inside your house.
The
and
Mets
walk
won a
ar-
double header yesterday. I did not change clothes.
Did you take your shoes off?
No.
You wore them all day long.
And I sat in the same seat.
That I'm not surprised about. Anyone else take their shoes off, leave them
I
on?
mean, I live in a house where our shoes have to be taken off all the time. So whenever we had guests over at our house, we basically made them take their shoes off. But I'm with you. Like if I'm in someone else's house, I don't know. I would ask, just be polite, doesn't hurt, and we'll go from there.
So your parents believe you got to take your
Raise
shoes
his
off.
game, see?
I'm sorry.
Your parents believe take your shoes off.
Oh, 100%. If the shoes were on, we got yelled at.
You get yelled at if you leave your shoes on?
Oh yeah, we're very strict on cleanliness.
Really? And your shoes are dirty? Why don't you wash them?
No, I wash my shoes. I'm just saying that like we don't like outside germs into our house.
But germs come in many forms.
How about you, Elisa? Do you wear shoes in your house?
I wear slippers.
See?
Because kind of what Casey said, I don't want to bring the dirt all the way into my house, so I'll take them off right outside the door, then go put my slippers on, then put my shoes away.
I
See
think
that?
shoes in the house too.
We gotta get more mics in here.
Is a very American thing. I don't know of a lot of other places that they'll have you like
Wear shoes.
inside the house.
Well, it's
Right,
funny,
in
I think
Asia, shoes come off, or it's a sign of
But a lot of
respect.
people don't wear socks. You wear socks? Dylan, you wear socks?
Yeah, it's like in general.
A lot of people don't wear socks. A lot of people don't wear them. And
Well, like if I had to take off my heels, I wouldn't have socks on,
Yeah.
so I would not have shoes on.
Yeah,
Bring
but
socks
girls,
with you.
first of all, girls get a buy, man.
Because
I
our
hate
feet
it.
don't smell.
Girls get a buy because they don't fart and their feet don't smell. Yeah, right. Right.
You should be a girl.
No, it's not fair.
How old are you?
It's not fair. You ever seen a girl and you ask her to take off her shoes? They never ask a girl to take off her shoes.
That's not true.
It is true.
No,
Because
it's
the
equal
assumption
game.
is it's part of
I mean,
the
'cause they don't wear
incentive.
socks that as much as men do.
Well, what if the house provided you with like shoe covers or slippers or
That's
socks?
a nice house.
Right?
It is a very nice
That's disgusting. Somebody else wore those?
No, then you get to take them home. It's like a party gift. You get to put on your socks or some
Hey,
slippers.
try-on socks
Party
or
at Dawn's
something?
house. Party at
You
Dawn's
ever
house.
get
gonna hear that?
socks? Sure.
Really?
I don't ask people to take off their shoes except
Oh,
Chuck. It makes me
stop.
crazy when he
That's
walks
crazy.
around the house with his shoes on.
You gotta clean that. You gotta clean that floor. After a party, you end up cleaning the floor.
But like
anyway.
all day, you and Linda walk around your house in your shoes?
Yeah.
all day?
Slippers.
Slippers. They're from the house. They're not
But
your
if I
shoes
have
from
my
outside.
shoes on because I went to WW, I'm not taking them off.
Really?
Come on now.
It's a thing?
I got things
That's
to
the
do.
latest controversy, is shoes on or shoes off. They say it's a sign of respect.
Wow, that's the latest controversy?
Yep.
With all the things going on around us, that's the
Well,
what we
everything
gotta
else
spend
is,
time on?
you know what?
Seriously?
You know why? Because all the other stuff no
can't
one's
fix.
going to win, and you can't fix it because all they're going to do is
What
fight.
bullet should I buy today?
So they're only going to fight. So you may as well find something silly to talk about, or not, or respect, right? Because at the end of the day, it's about respect.
We gotta dial the clock backwards to kindergarten. Just
100%. Do you
basic
remember that
rules.
book? Everything I learned in life, I learned in kindergarten, or something like. Wasn't that the name of it? Like sharing and crayons and being polite and saying please and thank you and all that good stuff. Kindergarten.
I
Did you ever
can-
learn that? No.
I can understand the shoes off probably in a carpeted house because you would bring in the dirt from outside.
A
So
white
it's
carpet.
Yeah, it's white carpet, like a lighter color carpet. You would want to keep your shoes at the door
That makes
because
sense.
then you would bring in the mud or the sand and things like that, and it would, it's always there.
They have those slippers, those booties that surgeons wear. those
Yeah, the
picketing.
shoe coverings.
Uh-huh.
See, if you had that, you had to invest in that and say, I'm sorry, one size fits all? Is that the way that works?
I think so. Yeah, pretty much.
It's a common thing in Asian household to have house slippers, so you have shoes for the inside of your house. So like the shoes you wear outside, you don't wear inside. They're like just slippers.
See that?
Or
See,
you
it's a
can-
thing.
You can just bring your own moccasins every time you go over to
Your
someone's house.
moccasins.
It would take something for me to ask somebody to do that. I just couldn't do it.
I told you the story when someone walked in my studio and they, with their shoes, said, "Can I walk on your rug?" If you have to ask me, clearly you shouldn't be doing it because you know it's wrong.
Listen, when I was in the union, I went to, I'm not even gonna name his name or where he was, but I went to his house and he made me take off my shoes. He said, "You gotta take off your shoes in my house." And I walk in there was nothing but roach infestation because they don't kill them. It's like somebody else I know. And I said, "What do you have, a zoo in here?" So, cleanliness comes in many forms.
Yeah.
Just say. And I don't want to say who it was, but if I tell you who it is, you're going to say, ah,
Would I be surprised?
no. You don't kill roaches, right? And they're all over the place.
There's
and
no-
they're everywhere. In the garbage, they're on the table. I said, and I smacked it off the table to kill it. He said, "Oh, no!"
Catch and release.
Catch and release.
I'm going to tell you
She's
something.
the environmental science
Not me.
major.
I'm the new sheriff, and it's going out. I see a roach, it's going. Sorry. That's the
Can't
There's
take
been
it,
no
huh?
woolies.
I don't even like stepping on them. It's like
Hear the
crunch
crunch,
is kinda
squish.
weird.
And it just don't die.
In Brazil, I kicked it like
Brazil, they're this big.
Oh, in Colombia.
Pretty big.
They're this big.
In
Why?
Colombia.
They have license plates on
I
the
was
back.
in Cali. I was in Cali when I was 9, and my aunt was in the back. Like you know how they have those open terraces in the houses, and they have like the laundry at the back wall, and they have the washing station, and all of a sudden this big black cockroach was just climbing up my aunt's leg, and I'm like,
Exactly. Thank you very much. How was everyone's weekend? You were away. You were at graduation. Where'd you go?
Yeah, so I went to my sister's graduation,
From?
which was really fun. Baltimore.
College?
Can't you wait for yours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was really fun.
What you do?
A lot. So I got there right after class. I went and flew in. And we stayed in this really nice hotel actually, but it was in kind of a sketchy part of town. I mean, it's not the greatest place in Baltimore, but
It's a degentrified hotel. They
yeah,
put 'em
but
in
the
bad
hotel
areas.
itself was really nice, but the area not so great.
What makes a
But-
hotel really, really nice?
It was just like it looked like an old bank. Like I think it used to be like some old like I don't know, but it was really nice. And the room was giant too. We had a really big room. But the ceremony was really nice. They had like a mass and everything, which I didn't go to because like
A mass?
yeah, because
Oh,
it's
she
a
went to
Catholic school.
Catholic school?
Yeah. Loyola, Maryland. So it's like a Catholic
Oh.
Jesuit school.
Nice.
I was not invited to the mass, so I didn't go to the mass.
Why were you not invited to the mass?
Because you had to have tickets or something, and my sister didn't think I wanted to go, which
Was
she
she
was
right?
Yeah. So I just ended up staying at the hotel doing homework, which was fun. But her actual ceremony was on Saturday, and it was a mob scene. They had they do the same thing at Lynn, where they have the doctorates, the masters, and the undergrad all at the same time, which is kind of a nightmare. But
She's a year older than you?
2 years, yeah.
What'd you graduate with?
Poli sci, so
Law school?
She's thinking about it. She's really smart, so she could honestly do whatever. I think she
You sound like
graduated
Elisa.
before.
All my brothers and sisters are
Yeah.
smarter than me. Is that a thing?
Yeah, my siblings are extremely
See?
intelligent, and I don't understand.
You say
why.
the same thing?
They got all the brains in the family. I swear.
Your sister smart than
Crazy.
you?
One wants to be
Mike.
what's the kid's doctor?
Pediatrician?
Yeah, my little sister wants to be a pediatrician. My older one's a pharmaceutical doctor.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
Not me. I'm the smart one.
Yeah.
My
Hands
brother,
down.
my brother's a nuclear engineer,
Oh.
and then my little brother is studying to be a civil engineer.
And
Wow.
what kind
Wow.
of engineer are you gonna be?
An engineer of his drone.
Film engineer.
But are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
There you
I think
go.
I'm probably having a lot more fun than them.
And
You're probably correct about that too.
what's the name of that director that's well known? Came out of Full Sail. What's his name?
Steve Spielberg
Yeah. Can you imagine being him?
for Three
all
for
his
Three.
siblings are all engineers. They're all engineers, except for him. Did you see that yesterday a ship went up into space? It's a
Wasn't that
private
a
mission.
SpaceX, wasn't it?
Private mission for SpaceX, bought by Saudi Arabia. First female from Saudi Arabia astronaut is on there. First female. 63-year-old female from the United States. Our longest running female astronaut is on there.
Really? 63.
73-year-old male engineer that does hobby astrology was asked by Saudi Arabia. He's on there. And the fourth one is an astronaut from Saudi Arabia that says a private mission paid fully by Saudi Arabia. And they left last night. Female
Where's it
from
going?
Saudi Arabia, around the earth.
What do all these sending these rockets up, burning all this fuel? What is it going to teach us, or what do we learn from it? I guess.
I think that it's an initiation because they want to man Mars.
Okay.
And what they're going to do is they're going to build something on the moon to man Mars. And every country that wants to participate has to get their astronauts in line. I mean, a 73-year-old male, that means I have a shot to go.
Buy your ticket.
I asked, I told Gio, I says, I'm willing to try. Send a diabetic to space.
They're saying the U.S. is going to be the first to have human life on Mars, 2040.
That is what they planned.
They're in a race against China, is what it is at the moment.
But can you imagine if
Morning.
you send out a diabetic to space and I get cured?
What tells you whether you're diabetic or not diabetic?
And listen, I'm playing the angles here. I'm trying to get on the ship, right? Take it
Does he
easy.
need a pancreas?
No, Dylan, but thank you for playing.
You may as well introduce yourself because he's already fitting right into
What
the
a
crew.
pain
I
in the ass
see.
he is already. And that would be Dylan, ladies and gentlemen, our new producer in the house.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about you.
So I study creative writing at FSU, and I'm in Boca for the summer, sleeping on my parents' floor.
Nice.
But yeah, that's-
I'll get you an airbag, an air mattress.
Thank you.
You have an air mattress?
Yeah,
You do?
I do, a big one.
Is that where you're staying, on the air mattress?
Yeah, on the air mattress.
For the summer?
Yeah.
Take your keys out of your pocket. I tell you this because I had one of those, jumped in the bed, keys, made a hole in it.
Maybe Baxter needs a roommate for the summer.
Almost up with my watch on last night.
Morning.
Could have been dead.
Get the
Well,
green
welcome
chair
back.
out of studio A and put it over here, Len.
How do you like FSU?
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's such a quaint campus, and I hear a lot of people complain about that. They're like, I couldn't do that because
You think it's a small campus?
I do think it's a small campus. I
Compared to
think,
what?
compared to like most campuses in Florida.
Really?
Smaller than
Yeah.
UF?
Yeah, way smaller. Yeah. I mean, in UF, it's like you can't really walk to class. At FSU, you can kind of walk anywhere. Anything's in a 20-minute radius, you know.
The UF's a huge campus. If you're one end, you can't walk one end to the
How to
other.
raise that mic, see?
I mean, we did an improv festival there, and did not enjoy the campus. That
And-
could just be both schools have a rivalry, so maybe I'm
Yeah, that
biased,
would be it.
but not a good campus.
Is that the one where the Indian comes out at the football games and puts an arrow in the...
Yeah.
Close Native American.
Say that again, what is it?
Native American.
Is it, what?
Native American.
It's they call them Seminoles.
Native American?
Seminole.
Indian.
It's you can do either one.
Oh, you're
Indian or
allowed that?
Native-
Oh, I'm
'cause
allowed?
I didn't know, because I thought it was Native American at first too, and then my uncle who works with like
Well, it's
different
not
tribes.
a prick. It's not a pilgrim.
No, you could say either.
It's
or.
a Seminole in
You're
the
okay.
axe.
Yeah.
First of all, you get away with this, and I don't get away with the
Why,
word
isn't that
Indian.
what they
That's
do?
worse.
They got that.
That's worse.
And
do
then we got the gator chomp.
Thousands
And then I
of
got the
people just
you.
chanting war chants from Seminole tribes.
And that's
Just-
fair?
Yeah.
As opposed to saying the word Indian?
Well, they
this
have,
is
they have
legal?
like a deal with the tribe in Tallahassee. So I mean, they sort of get away based
They've
on
got a
that.
deal,
It's
which
still
means they're
weird.
paying them, right,
Something
money
like that,
to
yeah.
do to have that
The
deal.
Washington Redskins had to change their logo
Oh, because that was
because of that. But I'm going to tell you, the Washington Redskins used to give money to the, I don't know, not Indians, what do you want to call them?
Native American.
That, tribes. And now that's all gone. I don't get it.
Well, what happens a lot of times is when their college campuses are on like Native American land, they give the Native Americans like really either free college or college like a lot off. So like if you get into FSU, like you get if you're Native American, you get scholarships for that.
But that happens everywhere. On your application, they ask you what you are. And if you're Native American, Eskimo, whatever.
I think they should take that off. I think they should not
no,
ask
it's
people.
meant for giving monies. You qualify for money. When I went to NYU, I was a Latino, baby. I
Yeah,
was
so
Puerto
they
Rican.
It
should.
gives minority groups just a better chance to get into college.
And it worked for me. And then when I graduated from NYU and I went to Drake University Law School, I was very Latino. I know speaking mucho English.
Where is Drake?
In Iowa.
Seriously?
Iowa?
You're
I thought it was
gonna
in New York.
No, Iowa.
you were
And
gonna
do
go
you
to
know that I
Iowa?
was the only Puerto Rican in Iowa.
I would not be surprised.
I had a job at the governor's office. And
In
he says
Iowa?
to me, the governor, yeah. He says to me, how's your Spanish? I says, better than yours, Gov.
In Iowa. Interesting.
There was only 3 other, there was a big Hispanic
All
population.
right, so Miami Heat 3-0.
Yeah, they're in.
Yes.
You think they're gonna win tomorrow? How could they
It's
not
not
win?
even-
I don't know.
Nobody's ever come back from 3.
It's not even Miami Heat. It's Florida Panthers are doing good too.
Panthers are doing great.
This reminds me of what happened
Last
with
night, no.
college, with the colleges, with the 2 schools, Miami and
FAU?
FAU. Right back to that thing.
I looked at tickets for tomorrow night. I know not for us because we've got a ton of events going on, but they were quite pricey.
It's funny, they were interviewing Pete Alonso, the first baseman of the New York Mets, and they've been watching the Heat play because they beat the Knicks. And what he said is so true. Never have I seen a team so willing not to lose. They don't stop.
The Heat?
I have never seen this. Even with LeBron and them guys, I have never seen a team do that.
I know they're going to talk about Jimmy Butler and playoff Jimmy a lot, but the coach, Eric Spoelstra,
He's a
needs to
brilliant
get
man.
a lot of credit.
He's
Yep.
a brilliant man. But I've never seen a team, no matter how many points down, they keep coming. And they keep coming. And they wear out the other team. So they bring in the second unit. And the first unit keeps coming. It's like an avalanche.
So fourth quarter, they took Boston out, their number 1 players, and Miami just kept playing and going.
They put up the flag. But my goodness gracious. So Alonso says the Mets now have this new thing where you just got to keep coming. And you don't stop playing until the last stop. It's
Don't
amazing.
stop.
I've never seen anything
Get out of
like
your
it.
comfort zone because that's when greatness happens.
But that's what separates you from the Hall of Fame to a regular player, from being a regular producer to being a superstar. You gotta keep going.
And the
Gotta keep
look at the
coming.
Panthers. Unbelievable,
I
right?
don't know what the hell's going on.
You
with
like
them.
hockey?
That team has no business being up. They don't stop.
They're young
4
too.
overtimes. They
They're-
don't
yeah.
stop.
Amazing.
Well, what do they take? Superman pills?
No, I'm trying to remember the goalie's name, Bogdanovich, Bob something.
Bobrovsky.
Oh,
Bobrovsky.
yeah. Walmart's
He's doing
outside.
really good right now for the team. He's helping out the Panthers a lot, the goalie.
Glad you helped, Teddy.
I've
Please.
never seen teams push so hard to win. You know, the Knicks gave up against the Heat after they won that one game that they won because they thought that the Heat was going to shrink. Hell no, they got more aggressive. It's like an aggressive African crazy bees. What do they call those killer bees?
The ones you had in your house?
Yes. Those bad boys keep coming at you. They don't
You got to
stop.
keep going. You got to keep pushing and pushing and going and going.
And I know I can't talk to ESPN right here, but they need to stop hyping up the Lakers.
No,
The
they
Denver
needed-
Nuggets are up
they
3-0.
needed the Lakers.
I know,
You
but
what,
they're-
it's over.
the
It's over.
Nuggets are up 3-0, and they're still talking about the Lakers trying to
know
make a
how much-
comeback and all
Do
that.
you know how much money the Lakers and the Knicks bring in?
What do you
That's all
think,
business, though.
Yeah, I know. but
Casey?
it's terrible.
Who wins between the Nuggets and the Heat?
Nuggets. No one's stopping Jokic.
What are they at now?
I got my
They're up
money.
3-0 too.
I
on
got
the
my
Lakers.
money on the Heat. I'm gonna tell you something. They shut down.
Laker, you
The
think it's me
Joker?
Nuggets and Heat?
Gotta go with the Heat. They shut down the Joker,
That's it.
but they come at you from 5 different points on the floor. Everybody on the Heat can score. I have again, and I've been watching. I saw Michael. I seen LeBron. I just see nobody stopping. This team is on a freaking mission.
The only problem is our center for the Heat, Bam Adebayo, is 6'10". He's a short center, 6'10", 6'9". I think Nikola Jokic is like 7'4",
So you gotta keep.
and he
Jo-
runs like a point guard.
Hey, Jokic is like 7 foot, and I disagree. I think that Bam's a very athletic player. He has a chance against Jokic because
Who-
Bam's a good defensive
Who's
player.
in better shape, the Heat or the Nuggets?
Honestly, it's pretty much evenly matched because I feel like Jokic is the best player on the floor.
Watch the Heat outrun the Nuggets.
I think it's gonna be
The
good.
Joker is gonna, his tongue is gonna be hanging out trying to keep up with the Heat. I just,
Thank you.
You guys
I'm
are-
telling you what I saw them do to the Knicks. They just ran them out the building.
So let me
You
ask
guys
you.
are talking about Jokic, but you guys should also talk about Jamal Murray too. That guy is a beast.
Heat's Nuggets, right? Assuming everything gets cleared up in the next couple
Yeah.
days. Where's the first game?
Denver,
Denver.
It's in Denver.
because Denver's the 1 seed.
It's gonna be a blood. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
I want to say 7 in Denver.
And when is that?
Yeah.
Friday?
No,
I'm gonna
Next
say,
They have history.
I'm gonna say Heat is 6.
fair enough.
Heat is 6. And the first game is what you gotta watch because if the Heat win that game, watch out now.
I disagree. I think the third game is the most important game in the series.
Which one?
Game 3.
Well, look what
Just
happened.
being up
Miami
2-1
won.
something.
And then see if they come back tomorrow.
No, they're gonna win tomorrow. I'm not even worried about that. But I tell you, I have never seen a team so not willing to lose. Losing is not an option.
But
If
you gotta
the
love,
Knicks stole a game, they got lucky.
and you gotta love Eric Spoelstra. He came from the bottom. He worked his way up to the top, right? He didn't just walk in making his millions. He learned the team from the bottom up. He built the team on what he knew, what he saw. He built it on the city, everything.
I gotta tell you, they remind me of what the Philadelphia Phillies did last year, where they came out of nowhere and they almost pulled it off. Almost pulled it off. A hit here and a hit there, the Phillies are world champions. Anybody can, and any given Sunday, you ever seen the movie on any given Sunday? You never seen that movie, guys?
They're
Really?
still sleeping. They need another pot
Really?
of coffee.
You never seen on any given Sunday? Oh, jeez
I've heard of the
Louise.
movie. I've heard of it.
Makes me tired.
All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll do some hat talk. More to come on this manifestation Monday, 888-994-4995 Studio B. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The easiest way to sell your home is to call the number on your screen right now. We'll buy any home in any condition. And the more it's worth, the more you can get. Plus, no real estate fees or commissions means more money in your pocket. And no fix-up costs either. Sell any home in any condition, sometimes within days. Sell your home fast. Call right now for absolutely free information. Don't call a plumber. Don't call an electrician. Call right now and for as low as $1 a day. Many things that run your house are covered with thousands of technicians all over America. You can call us with a plumbing problem, an electrical problem, and we'll be in your home in no time at all with a solution to fix it. You don't need an expensive repair bill and you don't need to buy new expensive appliances. We'll show you how to fix it for about $1 a day.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Nobody likes to prick their fingers. If you are a diabetic using insulin like many of us, the worst part of your day is sticking your fingers to draw blood. Now you don't have to do it anymore. You can get a new continuous glucose monitor. As long as you check your blood sugar and inject insulin, it may be covered by your insurance. Call us and we'll let you know if you are covered, and send one at little or no cost to you with free shipping. Stop freaking your fingers. Call right now for your new continuous glucose monitor.
Introducing the Price is Right Home Sweepstakes. You could win the same kind of cash and prizes you see on the TV show. Just call this number right now. And when you call, ask about these amazing offers from our sponsors. Low Cost Airlines offers fares too low to advertise that you can't find anywhere else. You can save hundreds on your next flight with Low Cost Airlines. US Med is your one-stop resource for diabetic supplies. And if you have Medicare, you could get them at little to no out-of-pocket cost. US Med. MedGuard Alerts unique medical technology provides immediate help to seniors with the touch of one button. And you could get your device for free. MedGuard Alert. The United Breast Cancer Foundation can use the donation of your old car, truck, or van to help those fighting breast cancer. Pickup is free and you'll get a tax exemption. Call now to enter the Price is Right Home Sweepstakes. Win thousands in cash and prizes and learn more about these great offers.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Full studio today. Look at this. Look at all this crew we got cooking here today.
We should send people out today.
Who are we sending out on the road today? More
Hey, listen,
milkshake?
Wait a minute. You know, today is Movie Monday.
Did you go to a movie this weekend?
I went to the movies.
What a surprise. What'd you see?
I went to see, what the hell did I see? Hey, God, it's me, Margaret.
Did you see it? And?
You know, God never gifted me with a daughter. But I called my son right after the movie and I said, you got to go see this movie.
Which son?
Chio, who's the only girl.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay.
Doorknob is the only girl.
Yes.
He says, Dad, why? I said, why? Because it'll teach you how a girl thinks when she's going through her whole womanish thing.
Puberty, yes.
Puberty, about her period,
Womanish.
the bra, the whole nine, the psychological stuff.
From that moment on, you're done as a woman. That's all I can tell you.
But no,
From that moment on.
But it begins way before that moment. All the things that women, increase.
I must
increase my bust. What is that?
Yes. Yeah, that.
You guys did that? Did you guys ever do that saying?
No.
Bust, la bust.
No.
What's the
And
saying?
now we do it to get rid of our, flabby arms. It all just changes. Same things, different change.
I watched this movie expecting a sleeper.
It was good.
And it just, the message came to me. I never had a daughter, and if I had, this movie's a must-see because it teaches you what to expect psychologically from a lady's or girl's perspective, unlike guys.
Oh, totally different.
I mean, girls look at Playboy magazine too to learn stuff.
Do they?
You never looked at a Playboy when you were like 10, 11 years old?
No.
No.
Never found one?
No.
You had the internet back then.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. You never looked online for something you shouldn't be looking at?
I was raised with all brothers.
How many do you have?
I have 3 biological and 2 half.
Really?
You have 5 brothers in
I just thought you had the twin. I didn't realize you had all those brothers.
I was the only girl, and it was just boys, and they hid their Playboy in the bathroom one time in the cupboard.
You all grew up in one house?
Yeah.
5 of you? 6 of you?
No, 4 of us, and then our 2 half brothers
you
would
found the
come
Playboy?
visit. But I found it, yeah, and
What'd
then
you think of it?
it was. I was like 13 at the time, so it's pretty interesting.
Well, I told you Martha Stewart's the new cover girl for Sports Illustrated swimsuit, which I don't understand at all, but
It's showing that people can be attractive active at any age. Like just because you're older doesn't mean you're not attractive. Just
Like I could see J Lo or
Martha Stewart's 83.
But Martha Stewart, she's 83, but she does look great
And
for
she
83.
killed it. She
makes
killed the
wrinkles
photo shoot.
sexy, baby.
She killed the photo shoot.
Yeah, she did.
A sexy wrinkle.
Her
What are you
advice was
talking
she
about?
did not eat carbs for a few months. She looks good though for age. She looks amazing
Guys,
for
come on,
83. I
we've
gotta
all
tell
worn
you.
wrinkled shirts.
I mean, yeah.
She looks great for 83.
Yeah, she looks incredible. I didn't realize she was that old.
It's amazing.
Like she looks really good.
You wouldn't date an 83-year-old woman?
But I could see like a plus 50 sports Illustrated magazine.
You guys wouldn't date an 83?
That'd be
See,
like
now
dating
that's
his
an
girl.
honest man right there, baby.
She got the bag. I ain't about to just let her, you know. Sugar daddies, why not sugar
83
mommies
could
too?
be their
Like,
grandmother. Not even their mother. That's like grandma.
First of all, when you date an 83-year-old, you're a young man, it ain't grandma.
What is
It's
it?
money bags.
Nah.
It's sweetness. What do you mean, nah?
Nah.
I don't think I could date an 83-year-old.
Why?
For the money?
Of course.
The money.
You wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't even see
Dylan, you
that.
wouldn't do it either? Look at Dylan, he's
The
debating.
83-year-olds
Yeah.
paying me?
Yes, the
Dylan, in
83-year-old's
this
paying you.
world, there is like sugar
As a
mamas.
sugar mama. Look, as
You'll
long
be
as my-
candy for
As long
an
as my
arm.
girlfriend's cool with it.
She probably would be.
There's one part in Yes Man where this,
I remember that.
the guy goes over to an old lady's house and she has dentures taken out, so it's, you know,
Best sexy ever.
Can you
had.
imagine?
there's gummy bears, no biting.
Okay.
Best sexy ever had. But at least he's being real. And you notice that the only one who went like this in this whole group is Mr. Quiet. You're not even dating, allegedly. Yeah, lying. You know, I looked in Love for Rent. This is part of my virtual Freddy, by the way.
Love for
$5
Rent.
to get you all this. Love for Rent. See my yours picture in there. How you doing?
My girl found coffee news at the ice cream place.
Yeah, I was just chilling with some friends at like Southwest 18th, and it was just there. I was like, oh, I have to send a picture of this.
Did you say
should have taken
anything?
it up in circle and tell her, hey, listen, you won a trip to be on the show.
Oh, I should have did that. Man,
Were you at Brendy's or across the street at Yoga
I was at
Rendy with
Brendy's.
Brendy's?
Yeah.
Very cool. Good ice cream, I gotta tell you.
You're the only woman that I know that we go from senior sex to Brendy's.
Because I know
How do you
your
do
because I
that?
know your brain is only going to go down, so I have to stop, nip it in the bud while we can. All right, what do we
Actually,
got?
I have a little something to read out of our. What is this hat called?
Hat Talk Monday.
So there's questions in there or like challenges.
You don't like that one?
No, we read that one. I don't like that one either.
That's called cheating. This
All
one
right,
was.
which is your favorite, Italian or Hispanic food?
Hispanic food.
Why?
Oh,
It is so much better than Italian. Italian food is just pasta.
Yes.
Lasagna?
Ugh, it's
You
the
don't like
pasta.
lasagna?
Italian
carbs.
food is just
Fettuccine
marinara
Alfredo?
sauce, meat sauce, Alfredo sauce, and you know, penne vodka is really good too. But
Penne alla vodka?
it's
Chicken
penne alla
cacciatore?
vodka. But in Spanish, you have the mojo, you have the sazon,
Mollo?
you have
Mojo?
all this
Mojo's
like
a seasoning.
seasonings and flavors, like amazing flavors that just burst
Latinos
out of
is
your
rice,
mouth.
a meat, and potatoes. Italians are all sorts of good stuff.
No, it's
Caribbean spice.
We clean our meat.
Season, we
Rub it on your
chop
meat.
it up, you know, parsley, everything.
But parsley's in Italian food too.
Parsley?
Talking about seasoning, you know, I season the meat, you
But
know,
also-
vinegar, lime, hot water.
That's
Yeah.
in Italian food
Hispanic
too.
food is so
That's a
broad
process,
too. Like
but
where,
yeah,
like
I was
it's
thinking the
so
same
it's
thing. You
like
feel me? Yeah.
Italian food is Italy, but Hispanic food is like you could be talking
You know,
about like
you could be over here in this country and still
Yeah.
eat Spanish.
What about
food.
pizza?
Everywhere.
pizza's amazing.
That's
I love
Italian.
pizza. Yeah.
$2 like.
What
I
about
mean, is it? But
New
yeah.
York.
yeah, what about mozzarella
Poor
sticks?
people used to-
Mozzarella sticks. What about the stuff you guys love? That
Everything's
that
fried,
cheese thing.
though.
What is that? Macaroni and cheese.
That's not
You guys buy
Italian.
it by the
I think
freaking
that's
Mac and
truckload.
cheese.
Mac and cheese isn't Italian or Hispanic.
It's
The
Italian.
Italians do like own the cheeses though. Like a lot of that comes from Italy.
Wait, so no more cheese if you go Hispanic?
And
If you're
Italian.
going Hispanic, you're basically saying you don't like cheese.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Doesn't everything have cheddar cheese?
That's not true because Puerto
I'm
Ricans
lactose
have a
anyway,
cheese
So there's Spanish
that we
cheeses.
put with guava. It's
Queso?
called
Isn't
guava.
that white
Queso
cheese?
fresco. Queso fresco.
Queso fresco. We have a white
Italians will
cheese.
put something in a bunker and let it marinate for 20 years.
We have a white cheese that you put with guava paste on a cracker, and they usually serve this at funerals.
At funerals?
It's jiggly.
You can just get
Jiggly.
pequeños.
Not everything jiggly is bad.
It is if you're 83.
No, it's just different.
Sorry.
See?
I
Never
can
seen no
I
lower
can bring
third
it back to
before.
that. There it is. And there you go.
But it's good. Guava paste is good. If you like guava, it's delicious. I can't eat it anymore, but it's good. But then you guys like Spanish better than Italian. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, Italians have really good wine. I must say that. Like, I'm
True.
pretty sure you get a really good, glass of wine with your fish plate or your meat plate and your pasta and all that, and it just
gotta check out
goes
Les
good
Sorel.
with everything.
I'll say Italian dessert is better than Spanish dessert.
Yes.
Why, you don't like tres leches? What is it, siete leches?
Tres leches, cuatro leches.
You don't like that cake?
It's just more milk.
They have condensed milk, evaporated, sweet, and
Rico.
But what about cannolis?
Love
Cannolis are
cannolis.
delicious.
Arroz con coco. That's right, that's the cocoa.
arroz con leche.
Italians do make great dessert.
Gelato, it's Italian.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Oh yeah.
Ever go to a Chinese restaurant and all your choices are pistachio ice cream, fried ice cream?
But is that not going to be the best ice cream you've ever had?
I don't know. It's
I tell
it's very limited on my dessert
I tell them
choices.
to bring me mozzarella sticks with a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
At a Chinese restaurant? You can maybe get the wontons with it.
Mozzarella sticks with a scoop of ice cream on it.
Why are you making that face when you don't dip fries in your Frosty?
Of course.
Different. That's different.
Okay.
Savory and sweet.
That is so different, though. You're
It's the
telling
same thing.
Cheese,
It's
like
just cheese and
mozzarella
ice
stick,
cream.
like
It's
fried
dairy there.
mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, with vanilla
you put
ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream on top.
It's the same thing when you put your
No.
French fry in that vanilla
No, that's
shake,
different.
baby.
No,
It's
no,
different.
You guys don't do that?
Absolutely
You guys
not.
do that or no? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's different.
Don't you eat
Did
mozzarella
you eat it
sticks
fried?
with marinara though?
What?
Yeah.
You
No,
don't.
the mozzarella has no marinara. It's just a mozzarella stick and you put a scoop of ice cream on it.
Normal people use marinara sauce. That's what we're trying to
You
say.
use ice
I'm
cream?
saying for dessert. You guys use I seen this the other day. Lady orders a vanilla shake with a handful of fries, and she's
That's what he
ripping
just
it.
said.
Fries don't have cheese in it.
No, but you can't dip cheesy fries in your Frosty.
It's better with the cheese.
Cheesy fries in your Frosty?
Yes.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Just
Have
try
you
it.
ever tried it?
Yes.
You tried mozzarella sticks
Hi,
and vanilla
Sally.
ice cream?
Yes.
And?
Disgusting.
Has anybody else tried it? Why don't you try it before you say it's no good?
All right, we're going to wrap this up because we got a special edition of Call Me Zine, and then we got a full afternoon show. We got Frank, we got Megachop, we got Richard, we
Cooking
got...
with chaos.
That's tomorrow, and we also have Johnny
Mozzarella
Melnick
sticks
coming
and ice
in,
cream. Huh?
and Vismaya. Big day coming up on the cafe. Some more to come on our midday show. Always give us a call at 888-994-4995, Studio A or B. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.